and the arches are around the same. Back foot's about a 45, and we'll join here. So very simple. Now, anytime you're doing partner exercises, it's very important to have your intention correct. What I am doing is I am going right for Stephanie, and she is turning and neutralizing me. Now what happens is, since I know she is going to be neutralizing me, pretty soon I'm sort of losing my consciousness and I'm going every which way, which does not help her. She is not going to be able to learn. What I want to do is go right for her and she goes right for me. That way we are learning. Now, what I said in the very beginning about this should not be called push hands, it should be called push bodies, if anything, or push legs. When Stephanie brings her energy towards me, is attacking me, I sink back and gather the energy into my quad, into my hip area, into my leg. This is what's called borrowing energy. My leg is now like a spring that has been compressed. Stephanie is sort of at the edge of her ability to do anything. When I've gathered my energy appropriately and the time is right, it comes springing out of my leg and forward up through my body and out my arm. So you could see it's all coming from the legs. The arms are relaxed. It's all coming from the legs. Now this is all the basic warm-up and basic principles that we're working with here yet. Now, we have two energies. So we have two energies, yin and yang. We have soft and firm. We have, you don't have to go, you can stay here, it's all right, you can be here. We have these two basic energies, and we always use neutralization first, soft first. Then there's only one small moment that we're firm, when we're attacking. And then we immediately move into soft and sensing. But in order to push Stephanie, I do have to firm my body up at the moment I want to uproot her. Other than that, I want to be very soft and sense what she's doing and go with her. So if we're going back to here, you see here, if we were, I'm very soft, we're both very soft. We're both following, and then say I decided I was going to push her. Well, then my energy would build and, boom, it would have to firm up and off she'd go. Okay. So that's some of the basic principles. Now, let's work on the most basic pattern. It's called horizontal single hand push hands. Horizontal, which means that we're going to go around in a horizontal plane. Now, it's basically the same thing we were just doing, only we're using three basic energies of Taiji. The first is Pong. Pong is, here's Stephanie, and she has her basic self-defense posture. Her wall, her castle wall is set up. She's firm, she's solid, and she's relaxed. This is soft, but sensing. She has declared that this is her territory, and this is where she's going to be. Okay, so that's Pong. Right now, I am using on or push. I have this pushing. My energy is going to be to smash through this defensive system. Okay, so as I go to smash through this, she uses what's called Lu, just say one hand, you could just do Lu, or neutralize, or roll back, and off my energy goes. So we're working with three of the most basic energies. So she's in Pong, and I'm going to be pushing. As I push to her center, she neutralizes me off. Now, once I'm out there and exposed, I am going to want to come back into my center. As I start to withdraw, she then goes to push me into my center. She's following, remember, follow the energy. As I withdraw, she follows me and goes to close me up. As she does that, I neutralize her to the side. And then I push her, she pushes me. Now, again, the same principles we were working on. Here I am, I'm soft. She's pushing, I'm soft. I'm yielding, I'm yielding. Now, I'm firmed up, she's soft. Right? So, you can see this is working on the horizontal plane. She's pushing directly towards my center. Now, you notice here, if you can get a nice shot here, that she is pushing on my wrist. If she pushes on my hand, for instance, I can easily slip out and attack her. Or, for me, for my position, I don't have any strength. I can't control her. Okay, if she pushes on my forearm, down here, this is solid. She has a good solid place. But my hand is still free to do things, you see. I can grab her. So, by using the wrist, if I'm on her wrist, I can grab, pull, push. I can control the whole arm. I can do locks and do various things. So when we're doing our single hand, and what we next will do with before hands, we use the wrist. We push with the heel of the hand. The heel is where the bones come up. If I push with my fingers, try and push with the upper, and she resists in any way, I don't have the strength to overcome her because all of these little tendons are trying to hold it. So, and the same thing, even with the palm, if I use sort of the center of my palm, she can, you see, overcome that. By using the heel, placing the heel there, I've got I can use my whole body to push. So it's very important here, when you're doing this exercise, to use the heel against the wrist, okay? Now you'll notice at the end of each part of the circle, both hands roll over. Now watch. Okay. Now this is very important. If Stephanie goes to push me, so she's giving me a solid push, right? Pushing me away. She's pushing right into me. As she pushes it, and it only takes this much, and now her push is neutralized. Her energy can no longer harm me. All I have to do is turn this much. Her energy is now going off there. That's all I need to do. Now, as I push Stephanie and she neutralizes me, now at that point, I can no longer push her. My energy is going over there. Her body is over there. I have to change my attack. My attack then, because see, I can't push in that direction, what we do is I roll over and now I'm going to press her and come in over the top, fold her in and smash her. So now watch. Now, as I push, she neutralizes. Now, as I'm neutralized, I then come in and can push her here. Now, if she does this to me, I neutralize and she starts to roll over. Well, I can roll over also and grab her. You see, now we'll do this slowly. As she pushes, now she would start to roll over. I start to roll over because I can then change her energy by pulling her or something else. So in order to train these various skills, we make this little circle. So she pushes, I sink back and roll over, she rolls over. And so this becomes the exercise. Now it's very important to even though this is firm,